What's going on, guys and gals? This is Auto Tech, and today I'm going to be showing you another way of resetting your oil light on your Triumph without having to go to the dealer. Now, I don't know why Triumph has set this up this way, where you have to have a computer to reset the oil change interval. I don't get it. I don't know. There's a couple of different options out there. The most affordable being Tune ECU and an OBD connector on your phone. Another option is the more pricier version called DealerTool. Now, the advantage of DealerTool is you can actually do a lot more on your bike, such as ABS bleeding. You can check different sensors. You can also check your throttle body balance, which is a nice little feature because then you don't have to pull the gas tank off and hook up gauges and see where the vacuum is at. Now, the actual install process of this on your computer is a little bit tricky if you're not super tech savvy. And what I mean by that is you have to download files, unzip them, install them, and it's just like, so it's not just like a click and a click run and walk away from it. And then the other thing that's a little bit finicky about it is you have to like update some drivers for a certain port. And if you accidentally plug this into the wrong port, that's why I have this now written here, is Windows will automatically update a driver on it and then it won't connect. That's what happened to me here. So now I took a permanent marker and I wrote DealerTool there so that I don't accidentally plug this into the wrong port again. But once you've got this all installed, like, don't worry though, they do give you you can download these instructions, follow them step by step. The instructions have pictures in them, so it's easy to follow. It's not something that you can just click on and run and then plug it into your bike and you're good to go. What you need for it though is you need like an old laptop, or you need to find a way to get your computer out to your bike. That's the disadvantage to this one is it's not a super mobile setup, which whatever, if you're working in your shop, you might already have a computer out there anyways, let's get right to this. So you've got it plugged in. There you go. So now you are going to turn your key on, have it at the run position, and then what you have to do is you actually have to click options. Make sure that it's at that COM port that you set up during your install. And if this is your first time using it, you're going to have to get an ECU key from them, which is labeled in the instructions. And the way that you would do that is you click ECU data, read ECU data, and then you're going to have to send them a number and they'll email it back to you, and then you're good to go, and you enter it in and now you can use it. So every time you use this, you have to hit that options COM port, and then you have to read ECU data, and now we're connected, good to go. Hit back to main page, and now you can actually do just about whatever you want. So I mean, if you hit your throttle balance, you would have the bike running at temperature, and it will show you the actual readings on each cylinder. You can also do ABS bleeds with this, so if you need to bleed your brakes, it'll cycle your ABS pump for you and it'll walk you through each step. You can check your fault codes. Takes a couple seconds, but it's just good, because if you get a check engine light and all it is you didn't plug something in properly, there you go. Or, if it's like a Harley, like I haven't, thoroughly researched this bike yet, but like Harleys will throw that little light if you have a burnt out signal light bulb. So a $4 bulb doesn't justify a scan test at a dealership. So, no fault codes found, good to go. Now, the nice thing is you click instruments, and then if you are like the rest of the world, you click kilometers. Now, it defaults to 10 because Triumph's thing is 10, but you can actually select whatever you want and enter it in. Now, I do 5,000. Now, I already played with this a little bit, but mine, I just set it at 1,100 just so that we can verify that it does work. So you enter in your 5,000, make sure it's kilometers per hour. Hit rewrite instruments. It'll do its little thing. Instrument service interval was updated. Now we come back to the bike, and there we go. It is set to 5,000 kilometers, or 1 year from this date. Perfect. You're done. Now, to offset the cost of this tool, not including a laptop purchase, you're going to have to use it about 3 times. So whether it's 3 oil change resets or 2 check engine lights and 1 oil change reset, either way, to offset the cost of it, it'll take about 3 uses, whereas the OBD2 connector with a Tune ECU program is 1 time, and then you've already saved 20 bucks. But you don't have to have a Samsung phone for this to work. You just have to have an old laptop or something that is portable. I mean, this laptop's old. This laptop's like 10 years old. I don't use it anymore except for this, and it barely runs. I mean, it's super slow. But, you know, this is just a little insight into what this DealerTool can do for you. And I wanted to show you guys a way of saving some money. So don't be afraid of this program. It's been out for a while. It works. It does exactly what you want it to do, which makes me happy because now I don't have to waste time going to a dealership just to reset a stupid little yellow light that sits at the top of my thing. I don't know why Triumph has designed it like that. I know BMW's like that, and it sucks to be FNG because this version for the BMWs is substantially more expensive, and it's, you know, you might want to be a BMW guy if you're going to fork out the cash for that one. But I hope this helped you guys out, gives you a couple of different options for resetting the service light on your Triumph, or even just some simple troubleshooting. Not everything has to be taken to a dealer. Something like this, a guy who's just doing his oil change could figure this out. I don't recommend, you know, doing ABS bleed procedures and stuff if you're not familiar with how to bleed brakes. Use your common judgment. If you know what you're doing and you follow the instructions, like that right there, a couple of clicks, you've now reset your light, and you are good to go. I hope this helps you out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and thank you for taking the time and watching.